You cannot find Christ in the beggar at the church door. You will not find him in the chalice. Prayer is the place of refuge for every worry, a foundation for cheerfulness, a source of constant happiness, a protection against sadness. Happiness can only be achieved by looking inward and learning to enjoy whatever life has, and this requires transforming greed into gratitude. There is nothing colder than a Christian who does not seek to save others. The road to hell is paved with the bones of priests and monks, and the skulls of bishops are the lampposts that light the path. Let us always guard our tongue. Not that it should always be silent, but that it should speak at the proper time. Not to share our own wealth with the poor is theft from the poor and deprivation of their means of life. We do not possess our own wealth, but theirs. We must not mind insulting men, if by respecting them we offend God. When you are weary of praying and do not receive, consider how often you have heard a poor man calling and have not listened to him. The bee is more honored than other animals, not because she labors, but because she labors for others. Why not learn to enjoy the little things? There are so many of them. To destroy the fetus is something worse than murder. The one who does this does not take away life that has already been born, but prevents it from being born. The rich man is not one who is in possession of much, but one who gives much. It is impossible to be saved without the help of the Most Blessed Virgin, because those who are not saved by the justice of God are saved by the intercession of Mary. God loves us more than a father, mother, friend, or any else could love, and even more than we are able to love ourselves. No matter how just your words may be, when you speak with anger, you ruin all. No matter how boldly you speak, how fairly reprove, or what not. Faithfulness in little things is a big thing. Let no one mourn that he has fallen again and again, for forgiveness has risen from the grave. Only those who do not fight are never wounded. Laughter has been implanted in our soul, that the soul may sometime be refreshed. Whether or not our prayer is heard depends not on the number of our words, but on the fervor of our souls. Of all the afflictions that burden the human race, there is not one, whether spiritual or bodily, that cannot be healed by the Holy Scriptures. Poor human reason, when it trusts in itself, substitutes the strangest absurdities for the highest divine concepts. A comprehended God is no God. Riches are not forbidden, but the pride of them is. I am a Christian. He who answers thus has declared everything at once his country, profession, family. The believer belongs to no city on earth but to the heavenly Jerusalem. Many can give money to those in need, but to personally serve the needy readily, out of love, and in a fraternal spirit, requires a truly great soul. The love of husband and wife is the force that welds society together. Prayer should be the means by which I, at all times, receive all that I need, and for this reason, be my daily refuge, my daily consolation, my daily joy, my source of rich and inexhaustible joy in life. The Eucharist is a fire that inflames us, that, like lions breathing fire, we may retire from the altar being made terrible to the devil. Mercy imitates God and disappoints Satan. You can set up an altar to God in your minds by means of prayer. And so it is fitting to pray at your trade, on a journey, standing at a counter or sitting at your handicraft. We are commanded to have only one enemy, the devil. With him never be reconciled, but with a brother never be at enmity in thy heart. If there were no tribulation, there would be no rest. If there were no winter, there would be no summer. Even if we stand at the very summit of virtue, it is by mercy that we shall be saved. Nothing causes us to so nearly resemble God as the forgiveness of injuries. Is it not excessively ridiculous to seek the good opinion of those whom you would never wish to be like? The desire to rule is the mother of heresies. What is dying? Just what it is to put off a garment. For the body is about the soul as a garment. And after laying this aside for a short time by means of death, we shall resume it again with more splendor. The test of sincerity of one's prayer is the willingness to labor on its behalf. God asks little, but He gives much. Welcome in the person of the hungry and thirsty stranger. As a mote gnaws a garment, so doth envy consume a man.